Welcome to Emax2. My name is Louis Shell. In this episode, we are going to talk about the Aputure Amaran AL528W. In this slide, Amaran basically made three types of light. Basically, they are the same light, but however, we have the 528W, 528S, and 528C. The C stands for color. This is where you have the kind of yellowish light you get inside your house, basically the 35,000 K, and the white light that is basically 55,000 K. And the S basically stands for a spot, where you have a spotlight, and the W, the one that we have today, is wide. It basically gives you a wide spread of the light. These lights are not expensive. They basically for people on a budget, and my opinion is this is the best light you can buy if you are on a budget. If you're looking for LED light, they're not the best at all. I'm not saying this is the best light you can have, but if you're on a budget and you're looking for LED light from $160 to $178 to about $200, this Aputure Amaran AL528W, S or C, whichever one you prefer, can do a great job lighting your scene. When you receive your light, it will come with a nice black carrying case. Aputure also include inside the bag two diffuser, one yellow and the other one is white. You will also find inside that bag a manual that tell about the light. One of the reasons I love the light is because it's very mobile. You can power the light with Sony F-type battery. Basically, it is a light that you can take on location with you real easy, because you don't need a power source all the time to power it. You can use Sony battery to power the light, and the light is about 9" by 7". Basically the size of an iPad. The light is very lightweight, about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds. Like I said, it's very portable. You can take that on location anytime. Like I said before, you can either use electricity to power the light, or you can use a battery. It is also important for me to mention, when this light is powered from the power source, it is brighter than when you use a battery to power that light on. It's kind of a little bit dimmer, but if you never put that light on using power, you will not see that. This light is also great because you can also charge the battery while you plug it in. This is one of the features I believe that make this light great. If you in a location and you know your battery is about to die and you have where you can plug it, you can basically plug it and you will have battery. Your battery will charge and you will have resources again. This light is very simple. It has one power button on the back and one knob to control it. Basically turn it from 10% to 99%. That's how far you can get it down, from 10% to 99%. And you can also mount this light in 3 different places, on 2 sides, left and right, and on the bottom. It is very easy to use the light. But one thing that I can tell you about that mount, it is a great mount because it gives you the option to hit the light to the ceiling. So if you want to hit the light from the ceiling, so you can bring it down, so you can use that mount to do that. But there's one thing about that light, is not the well-constructed light. It's not heavy. This light is flimsy. It's most plastic. When you hit it, you see, if you drop that light, that's probably the last time you use it. If you're gonna purchase that light, as good as the light is, but the construction is not great, and also you're probably gonna have little trouble removing and basically putting this diffuser on. At time it's kind of hard to pull them out. There's a certain way for you to do it. It's not the easiest diffuser to pull out, but however, I believe for the money, about $159 to $178, this light is great for anybody that just started. You can do interview, you can go to video shoot, you can do green screen with it. I've tested this light on all this subject. The amount of light this light put out is a lot. And in this example, the light is only at 10%. Let's go ahead and bring to light to full aspect of it, to all 99 or 100% of it, to see how much light you will get. There you have it. This is the Amaran Aputure 528W at all full power, 100%. As you can see, I'm sure the shot is overexposed right now. As you can see on this example, I'm showing when you use this light at 10%, you can use it at 50%. Is good enough for a field light if you're gonna do it. And if you put that at 100%, this light will put an enormous amount of light out. To me, this light is great, but make sure you do not drop it because it's not well constructed. And one other thing is that mount on the bottom. At time when I'm using that light, when you touch it, it doesn't have a lock on the bottom. I feel like the light is what to unscrew on top of the mount. You need to watch out for that. But beside that, the light is a great light for any beginner. So I will put the link on the description down below if you want to check the light out. We take a good look at the Aputure Amaran 528W LED light. We all know a lot of people are switching from fluorescent light to LED. This one is a good option at 95 plus CRI color rendering index. So this is a good light if you are a beginner that you can start with if you're not interested in bandos, like I said at the beginning of the video. But if you're interested in bandos, this is not a good one for you because this light doesn't have any bandos where you can control the light however you want it. But for a good light to start, if you're just starting and you're shooting video, you're shooting music video or interview, this light is good enough. As you could see on our example, we show you at 10% how much light you get, 50, 100, and you can make up on the beginning, on the middle of these numbers, what you will get from that light. So if you're new to this channel, we would love for you to subscribe and also hit the bell so YouTube could notify you when we upload new video. And do not forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like it. As always, we're going to check out and we will catch you on the next video.